Hello, people, and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast. Second time around. Let's hopefully get this right. I am Kevin, and I am here with Christian and Reedy, as always.
Yeah, as always.
As always.
As always.
As always.
As
I mean,
always.
we had Calum on that one time.
Yeah.
By accident.
Yeah. Have we
God,
had
that
a-
was
have
by
we-
accident. Was.
Yeah. Have we?
His internet didn't even work for half of it.
Have we ever had anyone else on?
On this podcast?
Yeah, I know we had
Graham.
other people on the other one.
Graham. We had Graham.
No, we had Graham on the other one.
Did. We had Jim, but I don't think that was on a podcast.
Oh yeah, we played Cards Against Humanity with Jim.
There was another Cards
Yeah.
Against Humanity video. I don't know if that ever went up.
No, we did two, I think.
Oh
No.
yeah, the second one. Yeah, that never went
Uh-huh.
up. That
Yeah.
never went up.
That's fair.
It's definitely not going up. I don't even remember the name of the guy who recorded it.
I didn't like him.
I
That
didn't like
might
it
be up
either.
somewhere else.
What?
That might be up somewhere else that we don't know about. That's entirely possible.
That is entirely
I-
possible.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the first
I
one
did-
was called Sad Man Christian, wasn't it?
No, that was a different thing.
No, it was the
That
one
was-
with Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're talking. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I remember doing those things.
Yeah, we did one,
Yeah.
but then there was another one with two people I knew.
Yeah. I don't know if you were there for that one, Christian.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't.
And I disappeared for half of it because my brother came into my room. So that was great. Yeah.
Yeah. So how have people's weeks been?
Cold.
Yeah, that's fair.
In more ways than one. I won't get into that here.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Got some ticket for that there, Brockhampton.
What?
Brockhampton, it's original dialect, Christian. You walked into that one.
I'm fucking
pretend.
sick of regional
Yeah,
dialects after fucking the Irish oral. Not oral, listening. So
Yeah,
for,
because he had
for those of you who
being
don't know, they
different
have
dialects.
a Munster accent, a Donegal accent, and a Derry accent, right?
Yeah.
Right. First of all, the Munster accent is Kerry.
Yeah.
Kerry
Oh.
is incomprehensible. I'm sorry, Caleb, if you're listening. I know you're not. But the Kerry accent is generally incomprehensible, even in English. In Derry, they don't even fucking speak Irish.
Yeah? No, yeah, I consider that, yeah. Oh well.
And the,
Yeah,
What?
it was particularly nice. Remember, Kevin, the line? Remember the line?
fuck! Don't even get me started on that. I got a question wrong because my pen slipped and it looked like I crossed it out, even though I had nothing next to it.
It was the right answer, but it had a very, very thin, barely, completely transparent line going through it, and they counted that as crossing out the answer.
Oh well. This nose, it's not good. I don't like my nose. It's being bad right now. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been getting a beast from the. Oh God, I hate that name. Why did he call it that? That's
Kaz McCurry is coming into all of our homes and just dusting them with snow.
that's the name of a fucking a Goosebumps book. Why do they call it a?
It's a saying other than the Goosebumps book.
Yeah, that hasn't been used since that book.
There was whatever. Oh wow. You ever, I'm not gonna go into that. I was about to say some dumb thing about my fucking block nose, but that's not podcast material.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, okay. Weeks. Yeah, I got tickets for the hot new boy band in Brockhampton. I was apparently the only human who did because it sold out in like less than a minute. And fucking dozens of resellers on the next fucking minute.
Scalpers. Scalpers.
No, yeah, I
Brockhampton.
know, but
Yeah,
who the fuck is
Brockhampton.
Who the fuck is Brockhampton?
The hottest boy band around. So
Yeah. The hottest boy.
the hottest boy band around. Okay, so there are a bunch of people who met on a fucking Kanye forum, and they bought a house in Texas together, and then they all just started living together, and they just made a bunch of music, and then they released 4 albums in a year and a half. They released 3 albums in a year, you know, and they're good, you know. It's pretty gay, you know.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. It's rap, weirdly enough. Yeah. It's good, I don't know. I'd recommend it. But yeah, I was able to got any tickets. It doesn't seem like you guys care, so I'm gonna stop talking.
I don't even know who Brockhampton is.
And that's fair, and that's why it's so fucking weird that they sold out in less than a minute. Huh? You know?
Well,
I've never heard of Brockhampton Scalpers.
Yeah, exactly.
it's probably like an automatic thing.
What do you mean?
You can't do that. You can't automatically set things to scalp for you.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Isn't there,
That's
like-
absolutely what happened.
Isn't there like prove you're not a robot stuff there?
Yeah, and it doesn't fucking work.
But what about those things where you click the pictures with the cars in them?
I was blowing my nose there, I missed that.
What about those things where you click the pictures with the cars and the signs in them and they...
Yeah, no, those don't work.
What? But don't they
work.
have...
So do you know, Christian? Do you know the new ones that are like, just press this box?
No, but like there's ones where you have to click pictures
Well,
of cars.
That's the one they have on Ticketmaster. Just click the box.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Those ones are relatively easy to trick because how they work is that they track your mouse movements to see if it's like the mouse movements of a person, and presumably you could just write an algorithm to do that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, they sold out like instantly. It was done. Other than that, I bought and played some of Into the Breach, the new game for the people who made FTL. You know, it's a 8x8 turn-based strategy. It's fun. I like it. I think it's actually going to be a lot of Mario Rabbids vibes with how much of it is based on like interesting movement as opposed to just random chance, like a lot of turn-based strategy games.
What's this?
Into the Breach,
Oh.
the new game for the FTL people. It's most of your attacks will push the enemy a certain way, so like it's difficult to explain. There's a fuck. Okay, so how usually in turn-based strategy games, like it'll just be turn, whatever. Well, in like your enemy moves, you move. Your enemy moves, you move. In this one,
Yeah, that's generally how turn-based
Yeah.
things work.
your enemy moves. It like shows, hey, here's where they're going to attack, and then like their entire move plays out except their attacks don't, and then you do your play, and you can sort of just push them out of the way of what they're attacking, because it's less about your units that you're defending and more about they're like these like sort of just city blocks in the middle of the map, and they're your health really, because your unit health regens after every encounter, but that doesn't. Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot. It's got great music, some decent writing. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. It's 15-year-old on Steam right now. Um, yeah. Uh, Anything in your weeks?
Kev, why don't you go first?
He says scrambling around looking at his room. Fuck, what did I do? See, I didn't do anything this week.
Right.
As adults do.
It's not my fault. Fucking leave it for it.
No, I'm serious. Adults love doing nothing.
So I had fun in the. I was about to say sun, but no, it's the snow. It fucking. So you've all had snow, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
The whole country has. Have you been playing in it much? Playing
No.
is the wrong word, but interact.
I've been playing with something else, if you know what I mean, baby.
We have recorded evidence of Christian admitting to masturbating, and that's going out online. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, where no one will ever see it. And they'll never see me call you baby either.
Moving swiftly onwards from that, my neighbors built like a 7 foot tall snowman. It was insane. 7 or 8 feet tall. 8, I'd say. And like, the annoying thing was, after a while, a lot of it just started to freeze. So you'd get ice.
Did you throw it at your sister's head and kill her?
I didn't, but what's it called? Fuck, what was I saying? No, but my sister threw an ice ball, not a snowball, an ice ball into my eye the other day.
Oh, fuck.
That's not great.
Yeah, and so then I fell backwards, and then some little shit stain from across the road came up with a bunch of ice and shoved it down the side of my pants.
Oh well.
The back of my pants.
Jesus, how are you still alive?
I don't know.
Did the fucking little midget community from your fucking neighborhood just go up and say, hey, we're gonna kill him? What the fuck? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's
it-
my week, getting assaulted by
Little
older 12-year-olds.
10-year-old
Yeah.
pricks, Jesus.
Yeah.
You should do that to them.
Yeah, but
You
see,
should run up to every single one, knock them down, and stuff ice on their pants.
just run around. I don't even throw ice in their face. I just punch them in the face, knock them over, and hit them with ice.
Ugh. I said a bunch more stuff that I to talk about. I watched. You're going to be really interested in this. I watched the exciting new Japanese television show, Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger versus Keisatsu Sentai Battle Ranger. It's very good. I enjoyed it. So okay, what's the gimmick this time?
Wait,
Two
hold on,
teams.
what's it called? Kaito Sentai.
Just look up Lupin Ranger versus
Yeah, I got
Lupin Ranger versus Battle Ranger. So what's the gimmick this time? It's 2 teams, 2 teams of 3, instead of the usual.
Wait,
five
are
teams.
these two Power Ranger teams fighting each other?
Yes. They're cop. One team are a bunch of phantom thieves, if you'll excuse the phrase, chasing after the Lupin collection, which is a collection of artifacts scattered around the world by Arsène Lupin for whatever reason, which have some sort of mysterious power. And Power Ranger are cops. That's it. That's Power Rangers' deal. They're cops. They don't like the Lupin Ranger because they're cops.
They just have police badges on
Yeah.
their face.
Yeah, they have ties on their suit.
Do they?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh, they do. They do.
Yeah, it's good.
That sounds very good.
It's incredibly good. I love it. It's 3 episodes in.
How long is it?
Oh. 20 minutes each. It's going to be 50 episodes.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I
every
thought
year.
this was like a once-off event.
No. Every year, 50 episodes. You know how it is.
Wait, so this year's
There are 2 this. It's the one show.
Hmm.
And it's just, yeah. This is this year's Sentai. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Like last year there were the team. It starts off as usually it's 5. It's either 5 or 3. You know how it goes. From Power Rangers, obviously. We all familiar with that. Last year it was a team of 9 that eventually grew to a team of 12. That I think worked great. But I think this works too. This is good. I like it. There's a great little thing about it. There is the chief of police on the Power Rangers side of things is he's a black guy in a live action Japanese show, and it's great.
I mean, they do exist.
I haven't seen many.
There are a few.
I'm not familiar with many. It's good. I'm enjoying it. He's fun.
What? Are you trying to tell me that rural Navan is not exactly diverse?
Oh, it is. No. Don't try to tell me Munster's diverse. I've spoken to people in Munster.
we know
it's more
there are no black
diverse.
people in my school.
Yeah, we
It's
have
absolutely
diversity.
not.
Yeah,
we do.
it is.
Yeah, we
More
have lots
than
of
that.
diversity.
Kevin, I don't want to go into this conversation
Yeah,
now
I really don't want to get into this conversation.
about which of us know more black people.
Okay, I wasn't going there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were just.
I was gonna.
whatever.
I was gonna talk about all types of different people from other nations.
Mm-hmm. Moving swiftly onward, I saw Get Out yesterday.
Oh, did you? That
I
did
did.
feel good.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Oh God.
It was great how there was a black guy in it.
Oh God.
Um,
This is, an odd transition.
yeah. It does, like, you watch that movie and you're like, okay, I get how this horror movie ended up with the Best Picture nomination, because that's weird. It's weird looking at the Best Picture nominations and being like, hey, that's a horror movie. That doesn't happen. But you watch it and you get it. It's a good movie. Go watch it if you haven't. Yep. I think that's about it. There's something I played. I played the opening of our of Yakuza 2 for like the 4th time. Hopefully this one will stick.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, at some point borrow.
Oh, I just remembered the actual best thing about Lupin Ranger Power Ranger, and it's that the fucking opening theme. There are just 2 opening themes playing over each other.
Why?
What?
Because there are 2 teams.
Yeah, but that's not
The team for each.
magically
The theme for each team is just playing over the other one. It's great.
Like, it would make sense if you did like some sort of mashup, but are they just playing over each
They're
other?
just playing over each other.
Does it work at all?
Yes, because like they design, because it was made that way. So like there are. Well, maybe it works better for me than it would, because the lyrics are subtitled in my case. Maybe it doesn't work as well in the native language, but.
Sure, you just there jamming out to fucking Power Ranger mashup themes.
Yeah. It's cool. I like it. got an accountant robot.
It's got a what?
It's a robot. It's an accountant.
An accountant.
It's an accountant for the cops.
But, okay, but why bro?
You know how there's always like a dumb sword that the Power Rangers have? The police,
I vaguely remember,
the
yeah.
cops one is just like, it's just a baton. At one point, he like goes up to an enemy and just yells, "Refusal to comply, strike!" Oh, the cops are such assholes. It's great. Yeah.
That's just how it is for Japanese media. They hate the cops.
Yeah. They love those Phantom Thieves. Oh god, that P5 anime starts next month.
It does?
Shit,
It does. It does.
Oh god, that is going to be a fun ride.
I'm pretty sure April 3rd and all. Oh Jesus.
Speaking of which, have you been keeping up with Pop Team Epic?
No.
Not in the slightest.
What?
I'm like 3 behind. 5 was the last one I watched.
I think I'm 1. I haven't seen this week.
Mm.
Some of it's actually good enough.
I would assume so, yeah. For me, it was just that streaming wasn't working for a while, and then even torrented versions were being weird for some reason. That's the only reason I stopped watching. Yeah. Fill the silence. Is that it? Oh, Christian, your week.
Oh, my week.
Yeah.
Well, I was stuck in like the rest of you,
Mhm.
which was
You were stuck in
Not,
the rest of us.
yeah, baby. I was stuck inside because snow, traps,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Of course, that doesn't change my daily schedule all that much, to be honest. Let's see once more into the brink what I did during this week. Okay. Did a speedrun of Jack Tree. A very bad one, but what?
Why?
Huh? Because I like that game, and I watched a bunch of speedruns of it, and I just copied what they did, and I beat the game like around an hour, and that was fun, but I'm probably not going to do it again for a while.
That's fair.
It's because there's like two very big things you can do early game that just let you cut halfway through the game. It's great. I love it. I mentioned before like how the game tracks your progress and just gives you your equipment based on where you are in the game and not so much how you got your equipment. But I went off from that and I played more Tales of Graces. That's good. I beat it again. It's good. It's good. Jameson Pierce is good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Let me think. What else did I do? I played the Yakuza 6 demo. Because holy fuck.
Wait, speaking of Jameson Price, did I ever talk about that Godzilla movie?
No.
It was good. Go watch it. It has Jameson Price in it.
But yeah, I played that demo. It's literally the first chapter of the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, nothing happens in it that isn't already shown in the trailer. It's just Kiryu going back. Oh, what's happened here? And then you go towards Little Asia, and the game is supposed to say, you cannot proceed past this point in a trial version, but as many Americans experienced, that wasn't the case. Boy. Yeah, should I go into that now, or should I leave it?
Sure. We'll roll right into the news from that, I guess.
Yeah, Sega made a big boo, and instead of releasing the demo in the US store, they released the full game by accident. And people have it. Thousands of people are now playing Yakuza 6. Which annoys me as a man who both doesn't want to see sales of that game lower and is very very envious of people who get to play that game early, and I don't, because it's only a US thing. I played the EU demo, and
See, I feel like that game's in such a weird place already, being like a sequel to
5.
games in a series that the majority of people have only played the first 2 chronologically of, where there are 4 other ones.
I mean, it goes more from 5 than any other game. Like,
Yeah,
you play,
obviously.
like the most 5, but you'll still need to play 5.
Yeah, and 5's a long game, and it's a PS3 game that only released digitally in 2015, 16, 20.
And
Yeah, it was Christmas 2015.
And let me check because I have my PS3 on now. Let's see, what's the size? It is,
Yeah, but whatever. What are people putting on their PS3s these days?
Yeah, but it's a big game. Like, I remember looking at the size and going, I have to download that. And yes, I had to download that because it was digital only. But yeah, not the best place to begin. People generally have started with 0 and Q1. Oh, it's 23 gigs. It's 23 gigs.
Yeah.
That's not great. Because people tend to do that for PS4 games more than PS3 games. But yeah, because a lot of people, the boom that started with 0, you go to 6, you have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah. I have seen people genuinely out there being like, yeah, 0 and Kiwami is enough to play 6. Like, you know who Kiryu is. You know who Haruka is.
You don't know why Haruka is suddenly an idol now, and you don't know why a lot of shit happens at the beginning of 6 that won't make sense.
Yeah.
But like 6 does have like a summary thing.
Yeah.
Because it's not how like in 3 and 4 it was like they took like this sort of video cutscene slice thing. 6 doesn't even do that. 6 just gives you 6 gives you a text summary with the song from that game playing in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's weird because they actually got like vocals for some of them and not vocals for other ones.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Like they got For Faith, which is the vocal theme from 4.
Yeah.
I think they got 5's vocal theme, and they just got Fly from 3. They didn't get Loser, and they got Receive You.
Does 6 have its vocal theme?
They cut that out and replaced it with an instrumental.
Then why did they go back and get the rights for the?
I don't know.
Is it rights? Is it not a rights thing?
They had For Faith in 4 for the disc version, so I don't think it was that hard. But it's weird. But obviously, it's not enough. Not nearly enough for you to actually understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Because like that game just straight up starts with like, it even uses like the cutscene from 5.
Yeah, I remember vaguely from my time with the Japanese demo. I haven't touched the English one for fear of spoilers, but yeah.
I mean, there isn't any. I'll just say that right now.
For 5.
Oh yeah, 5. Oh yeah, you still haven't played 5.
Yes.
But like. Yeah, they literally just take, and it's weird because they take that cutscene and it's still in the 5's graphical style, which is a bit lazy.
Yeah.
And it just you need to play 5. But I played that demo. It's very good. They really do limit you though. Like you can't buy moves. You can only upgrade your stats, and those stats will pass on to when you get the full game. Which I presume is what they were trying to do with the demo by having you download the 36 gig demo, which includes the full game.
I don't know. You can do that without having the entire game there.
They want to have a thing where you can buy it on the store, and if you have the demo, you can just because like the save file isn't like The save file says,
I don't think that's how it's going to work.
No, because it's not going to work anymore after the fiasco, but like. The original idea is
I mean, it worked here, because...
They took the demo off our stores, too, just in case. So you can't download it anymore.
Did it only work for people who digitally pre-ordered? Was that the thing?
No, it worked for anyone who
Okay.
downloaded. Because a lot of people just basically got it. They downloaded the demo, and the game acted as if it wasn't a trial.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder
for
how
my
you
copy.
even do that. Like,
Well, they just because here's the thing. Like when I start my copy, it says Yakuza 6 Song of Life, and in the bottom right it says demo. For US buyers, it just said Yakuza 6 Song of Life.
Oh.
wait, but
presume
was
the
it?
idea
But
was-
was that the only difference,
it
or
had
was it
the
the actual
boundaries?
full game?
The actual full game they released online, people downloaded it.
But it had the
That's-
boundaries.
Hmm?
But it had the boundaries?
No, the boundaries. The only boundary was if you didn't install the game fully. That was where the trial boundary would be.
Yeah.
But there isn't any for the US version. They just straight up released the full game online.
Okay.
And
I thought there was some trickery being done to get to the full game, but no, it was just.
yeah, I know people who just straight up maybe it's different for other people, but I know people who just straight up they got it free copy online. That's that.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened, because they were obviously going okay, download the game, it's a demo, you could upgrade to the full game, and that's what happened for the EU version. Because I tried, as I showed you,
Yeah.
I brought a big guy over. I had him because Kiryu can get launched into the sky with some attacks. I just had that happen. It put me over the barrier, but the cutscene wouldn't load, so I was just stuck there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Of course, it won't matter anymore. If you haven't downloaded the demo, you can never download it again. They might re-release it and do the same thing, or not. They might just feel like never again, because they just gave thousands of people a game over a month early,
Mm-hmm.
which is something. I mean, our chances of a review copy are basically shot now.
I would agree with Christian.
Because
if it is, I don't think it's because of that.
yeah, but people already have the review copies were already out before this happened.
Yeah.
And now this happened, and we're very low in the food chain already. We're not getting any.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I'm just saying, I don't think this has anything to do with us not getting it. I think this makes no difference to whether or not we were gonna get it, but whatever.
I haven't been getting emails about. I haven't gotten
At
an
all?
email about it.
Anyone?
I mean, I've gotten some emails, but I haven't gotten emails about anything relevant in a while.
Okay. There's not been anything small and relevant out in a while, Whatever. Let's not.
Yeah, but I'm very excited to finally play Yakuza 6, just like the thousands of other Americans who are currently playing it and streaming it right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, imagine that, a video of Yakuza 6 on the internet. It's not like that's been there for 2 years, year and a half.
Well, English version
Yeah,
translated
I know.
fully.
Yeah.
God.
Yep. So, rolling right into the news there.
Oh, there is news. Okay.
There's news.
Is there?
It's not enough for me to write it down, but there's news.
Yes.
PlayStation Plus will be ceasing to give PlayStation 3 and Vita games in March 2019. However, this month they're giving away Bloodborne and Ratchet and Clank on PS4.
Yeah, that'd be a very good deal if I didn't already have both of those games.
Yep, those are both pretty good video games.
You pay €7 and you get both for a month. That's
Sony claimed to be restructuring to focus more on first-party games, which
is a funny joke.
they need to do that. That's the thing they need to do. On the agenda from April 1st. I after the last few years, I don't know how much I believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all.
Speaking of Sony's first-party games, Detroit Become Human will be launching on May 25th.
Did you see that box art?
It's awful.
It's so bad. It looks like a render from.
Hold on,
it looks
let me
like
look this up.
It looks like a render from fucking 2005.
Yep. It looks like a fucking graphics card box.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the thing with just your one's face?
Just show me it. That might be a found one. It's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, so bad.
Hold on. What's it look like?
It's just an eye.
Oh,
It's
that
it's
one.
bald guy's, it's the side of the bald guy's face
Jesus.
with like
Yeah, that. What the
really
fuck?
bad lines in it, and it looks like a render.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Why?
that game's gonna be bad.
People should really stop using renders for their box art. They get
People
aged
should really stop caring about David Cage.
Well,
Sony should really stop giving David Cage money.
I'm just hearing all these people going, I hope it's not as bad as Heavy Rain was very good. And I'm like, no,
Dog.
what's wrong?
I enjoy Beyond more than I enjoy Heavy Rain. Because Heavy Rain, like, has potential sometimes, which makes it hurt that much more. Whereas, like, Beyond is, to put it bluntly, beyond saving. It's like, Beyond 2 is garbage. I didn't play it myself, but I watched through the entirety of it, and that's a garbage video game.
Oh, no, I'll never play any of those games. Fuck that. I've seen
I-
enough shit.
God, I own the two I haven't watched. I don't know how.
Did you
I don't own Heavy
own
Rain.
Fahrenheit?
I don't own Heavy Rain or Beyond, but I own Fahrenheit and Omicron on Steam for some reason.
Is it the version where, like, the QuickTime events are broken and you can't beat the game?
I believe that's the PS4 version. I think the Steam version is fine, which is the one I have, because it was like €3 once, and I was like, that'd be funny to play, and I've never installed it. And Omicron was free when David Bowie died, which is the only way you can give that game to me.
Yeah.
That game seems like his worst, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, by far.
I've
Like,
never seen
because it's the one. Ooh.
I've seen the others. I haven't seen.
Yeah, Omicron is real bad.
Like,
I've seen bits of an LP of it, and oof, because it was a Dreamcast game, so like it doesn't have.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
David Cage Dreamcast game.
Yeah,
It's
it has.
not a good combination.
It's actually trying to be a video game sometimes and being absolutely awful at it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know why people still care, because like.
David Cage is a piece of shit.
Oh, completely. Did you see that fucking, like, Eurogamer expose on fucking the working conditions of Quantic Dream a few weeks ago? Shit's bad.
Yeah, combined with the fact that he can't make good video games, he also isn't a good
He can't write
person.
good video games? He's a terrible person?
Who's this?
What a good combo.
David Cage, creator of such wonderful video games as Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls and Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy and Omicron the Nomad Soul, featuring the wonderful talent of David Bowie.
Oh.
The song he did for that's pretty good. I like that one. I'm looking forward to that game coming out, because I'm going to watch someone else play it and not pay money for it.
Yeah, I'm not in any universe will I buy that game.
Oh yeah, no, never.
It's not even a matter of me ever impulse buying or
I think about buying that fucking Heavy Rain Beyond dual pack on PS4 when I see it a lot.
Don't do
But, like,
it.
I've seen those games in their entirety. They're bad. Oh God.
Yeah, that's
Stop giving David Cage money. That should be the first part of Sony restructuring to focus more on first-party games. Stop giving
give David Cage more money to assault women.
Oh, where's the David Cage bingo card?
What?
Oh yeah, whatever. Is that a podcast? 'Cause I'm just going to be talking about David Cage now. It's
And also on Sony News, you guys know about that Laura Kate Dale thing, right?
No.
And how
what
What
one?
happened?
Spyro
Yeah, what about
that
Spyro?
thing.
You already
Yeah, there's
we
been
know about
like
Spyro.
there's been a bit of movement in that conspiracy front.
Oh,
Activision have purchased the Twitter rights to Spyro the Dragon and changed the name to Falcon McBob, and they
What?
also have a voice acting thing open called Falcon.
yeah, okay.
So it's gonna be done.
Mm-hmm. Ah, throat, you know. I had a cold, in case that wasn't apparent. Throat's being weird. Yeah, David, I'm going to send a David Cage bingo card. I don't know, put a link to this in the description.
Well, like to what?
The David Cage bingo.
David. Oh yeah.
David Cage bingo. Yeah.
What?
This, he has a history.
Oh no.
I would say every one of his games has at least 3 bingo lines here.
Like it completes 3 bingo lines.
I would say at least 3 bingo lines. Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah.
You see, game overs are a failure of the game designer. You should never play my games twice. You should never play my games twice.
I forgot about
Ruin
that
the
line,
illusion
yeah.
of choice.
Forgot about that line.
Yep.
Yes, you should. Oh,
I'm
God.
making it that game.
Yeah, that's...
Did you? I think it's actually pronounced Kaye.
What?
I think it's pronounced David Kaye.
No, it's not. Fuck
I'm
off.
gonna call him David Cage.
Fuck off. It is not David Kaye.
He's French.
But I kinda want it to be.
I'm gonna check his Wikipedia. I don't know how to read those Wikipedia pronunciation things.
Neither do I.
Oh, fuck,
David,
it's not even his real name. It's not even his real name.
David de Grutola.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wait, what?
David de
His
Grutola.
name is David de Grutola. Known by his pseudonym David Cage.
His earlier works include
I want
music
to edit
video
his
games-
Wikipedia page.
His earlier works under the name de Grutola include the music in video games Super Danny, Cheese Catastrophes, starring Speedy Gonzalez.
What?
Isn't that one they
That
fucking
is
robbed hacked into
appropriate in so
Sonic
many
4? Isn't that one that's that fucking SNES ROM hack Sonic 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Time Cop and
He's
Hard.
he's from a place in France called the Millhouse.
Mulhouse.
No, Millhouse. It's a Millhouse. He's from Millhouse, France.
You got the dud.
What's it called? Do you know Beyond Two Souls?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I keep thinking that I don't know what it's called. A Tale of Two Brothers or whatever.
Oh, Brothers. Yeah. That's,
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
That's better.
I was close.
See, that's a very different eccentric European man. That's that fucking... Did you see that guy in, that guy at the Game Awards who was screaming about how the Oscars can go fuck themselves? That was the Brothers guy.
What?
Oh, I need to send you that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
Yeah. Okay, let's end the podcast right there. I'm gonna send Kevin that video.
Right.
Oh, lovely.
We'll
This is
see
what's
you-
happening right now. No live reaction.
No, yeah, live reaction.
See you next week, people. Maybe. Oh shit! Next week is episode 100.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
We gotta do something. What are you?
Do we?
No, no. We've been doing this for 100 weeks. What we need to do is kill ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. The 3 of us commit suicide live on air. Maybe Caleb will have the server up and running by then, and then we can,
Ew,
we can
no,
stream it.
no. What'll happen is that he'll finally get up off his ass and fix the server right in time to post the last blog post. All of us have died.
Yep. And on that note, farewell until next week. What if we just cancel the podcast now? We don't even
That'd
make
be great.
100 episode.
I'd enjoy that. We're now doing David Cage Let's Plays.
See you next week, people.
Yeah.